guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona lose the Clasico again to Real Madrid 3-2 in extra time in the semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup. I'm absolutely gutted, man. I'm absolutely gutted. I felt like 100% that we were the better team on the night. In the end, Madrid had the experience, they had the know-abouts, they had the counter-attacking ability, and in the end, they walk away with the winners, and Barcelona are out of the Super Cup. Of course, there's only one game, and yeah, I feel really gutted, but I think I'm proud of the team. The performance was good from the team. Of course, the first half, I think the first 35 minutes we were dreadful, but from the 35th minute until I think like the 65th minute, we dominated the game. But again, Real Madrid hit us on the counter-attack. All the goals that we conceded were both mistakes. In the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be, and Barcelona are going to be going home and leaving Saudi Arabia. Lineup for this match is on the screen right now. From Xavi, it was confirmed, of course. It was Ter Stegen in goal. Back four of Dani Alves, Pique, Araujo, and Jordi Alba. Midfield three of Busquets, De Jong, and Gavi. And a front three, a debut, of course, Ferran Torres, Luuk De Jong, and Ousmane Dembele. I think you can take a lot of positives away from this game. Of course, there's some negatives as well. I think the positives, firstly, the youngsters coming in, they performed well. I think Ousmane Dembele, definitely my man of the match, despite his contract situation. He was the best Barcelona player on the pitch, in my opinion. If you look at the first goal, it was a Busquets mistake. There he is, ironically, on the screen right there. And then they counterattack us. They score, make it 1-0. We go up the other lane. Dembele with the cross, near post, bounces around, a little bit of luck. Luuk De Jong gets the goal, makes it 1-1. Go into the second half, make another mistake. Benzema is left open in the middle of the box, scores an open net. Ansu Fati goes down the other end, gets an open header and scores. So both defenders there, kind of cancel each other out, leaving their star strikers both open. They both scored. Into extra time, Jordi Alba makes a mistake. It was a 5v2 counter attack, and of course, Real Madrid scored and they made it 3-2. Pique was saying after the game, they basically just counterattacked us and won the game. I think Madrid won this game based on experience. Of course, this team, 90% of this team won back-to-back Champions League. They've won the league. They've done it all. Their experience today outclassed, of course, our young and inexperienced team. But I'm proud. I'm proud of the performance that the team put in. I felt like they want to fight for the badge. Like I said in the match preview, I thought we would lose, but all I want is to put a fight. Don't let the past Clasicos, they've always, dominated us. Don't let that happen. Dominate the game. If we lose, we lose. And that's what happened today, unfortunately. Of course, that now makes it 5 El Clasico losses in a row. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that since I've been a fan. I think it's been the first time since like 1980, something like that. And it sucks. It really sucks to be dominated by your rivals, of course, and lose. But at the end of the day, I think everyone can agree that we were 100% the better team during this match. In terms of player ratings, I think Ter Stegen, I think for the first goal, he could have done a bit better. I'll give him an average 6. I felt like for the other ones, they were all just, mistakes and counterattack, nothing on his part. He had some good saves in the game as well, but I felt like for that first goal, he could have maybe stuck an arm out a bit better. He was going left because he thought Vinicius Jr was going near post, but he went, of course, far post. So I'll give Ter Stegen a 6. I think Dani Alves, he dealt well with Vinicius. I'll give him a 6 as well. Got a yellow card. That's why he got subbed off. It was a tactical change by Xavi. Pique center back and Araujo center back. They were absolutely fantastic. But, of course, they still made mistakes. We conceded 3 goals. How can I give, the center backs a good rating? I'll give them both a 7. I felt like Araujo, of course, with the cast on his hand was absolutely superb. I think Jordi in the second half, in the extra time was very, very solid as well. Dealt with Benzema very, very well. But, of course, Benzema was very, very tired as well. I just hit the desk, my bad. He was very, very tired. I'll give them both a 7. I think Jordi Alba at fullback gave him an average 6. Of course, his mistake led to the third goal and the winning goal. Going forward, Jordi Alba wasn't doing that great. I think defensively wasn't that bad. In the midfield, Busquets, again, give him a 6. He was the mistake for the goal, for the first goal as well. But I felt like in the, in the second half and then in extra time, he came out. He's really, really solid. But I think Busquets had a very, very slow start to the game and ended up costing us a goal as well. Frenkie de Jong, I don't think Frenkie de Jong did that bad. Probably give him a 6, but he got chopped up at halftime. I don't know if it was, an injury thing because, you just came back from injury, only played 45 minutes. He took off Ferran Torres at halftime as well, or was it because he thought Frenkie de Jong was very, very poor? Not quite too sure. Of course, had the flick on for the cross for Dembele. He was very, very quiet, but I think he was, doing his thing. Didn't do anything poorly, of course, because he was quiet. But then again, he was quiet, so I'll probably give him a 6. I think Xavi was an absolute warrior in this game. I'll give him an average 6 as well. He got some tackles in, had some beautiful runs past the midfield in Madrid, but couldn't really do anything in the final third, in my opinion. The debutant, Ferran Torres, I'll give him probably a 5. I thought he was absolutely poor, to be honest. His connection play with his teammates were not that great. I think it was a mistake from Xavi to start him in this game. I think coming in as a sub isn't that bad, but starting was a big risk from Xavi. I don't think it came out well. Got a yellow card and got chopped up at halftime. Don't think it was a great debut from Ferran Torres. Luuk De Jong up top, of course, got his goal. That's 3 goals in 3 games for him. Top scorer for Barcelona this year. He scored in every single, important game we played in this year, besides, of course, the Copa del Rey, which, of course, he was suspended for. Give him a 7. Did what he had to do. He had 2 headers in the first half. One that went directly to Courtois. Second one just went, wide, but Courtois still got it. I felt like he could have scored one of those for sure, but give him a nice little 7 out of 10. And Usman, the man that does not want to renew his contract, I'll probably give him a 9, I think I saw his SofaScore rating on Twitter. It was like 9.5, something ridiculous like that. Probably give him like, an 8.5, 9-ish. I felt like definitely Barcelona's best player on the pitch tonight. No doubt about that. And I think if he plays like that week in, week out, does not get injured, I'd be happy to renew his contract. But of course, that's not the case. It's a once in a lifetime Dembele performance. Of course, played 120 minutes, played the entire game. Credit to him. I will give him probably an 8.5, 9 out of 10, and my man of the match. In terms of the subs, I don't think the subs did too well. I can't even remember. I know Memphis came on, was dreadful. Jugla came in near the end, wasn't that bad. Nico came in, the midfield was okay. Of course, Ansu came in, very, very happy to see him back. Got the winning goal, well, the goal that the goal to tie the game. Thought he did well as well. Probably give him that, 7. I think Pedri's incorporation to the team was very, very lively. I think that was a great sub from Xavi. Pedri's, sub changed the game. He played very well. I'm very, very happy to see him back as well. I think that's all the subs. Jukla, Memphis, Ansu, Nico, and Pedri. There you go. I was surprised we didn't have an extra sub in extra time. I thought, we did because, Jukla came in, so I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah, Abdi came on and got chopped off. I think Abdi, by the way, was very, 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 very poor. I felt like, Mendy had him on lockdown. His shots were off. His headers were off. I was so happy to see Xavi bring on Jukla for Abdi. I thought it might have been for Dembele, but it was for Abdi. It was the right sub from Xavi. I think Abdi's sub wouldn't say it cost us, but by the way, his tracking back was very, very poor. Araujo had to deal with Vinicius by himself, and again, credit to Araujo for that. Xavi, I'd probably give Xavi an average 6. The game plan was good. Team is inexperienced, team is young. I think his subs were absolutely superb, except for the Abdi one, but of course, he rectified that and, corrected that. Overall, again, gutted about the loss, but you can take some positive from this game, like I have there in the caption, match review, proud of the team. I think the performance and the fight from the team was good. In the end, Real Madrid had the experience, and they, counterattacked us very, very well. We went all-out attack. I think this team is missing, another decent winger and a center back, and we could be challenging for some things. I think, bringing someone in for Pique, for example, to pair up with Araujo. You have Eric Garcia, of course, who's injured. I think if you get, for example, hypothetically, a De Ligt, get a Holland in as striker, get another proper winger, like, for example, off the top of my head, Kingsley Coman. Of course, he won't come in, but we need to get another proper winger, striker, strong center back, maybe a replacement for Busquets as well to come off the bench in these tough games. And I think this team can challenge under Xavi. We've done well, and I can walk away with my head held high during this game. Of course, gutted about the Super Cup. Again, wasn't a priority for Barcelona and never is, to be honest, but it was one of the only opportunities to win a trophy during this season. But that's it. I'm going to end the match review here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. Of course, leave your thoughts down below. Your ratings, your thoughts on the performance, your thoughts on the subs. Are you proud of the team? Are you still sad? What are your thoughts on the future? What improvements do we need to make in this team to compete against Real Madrid? And again, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'll be very, very grateful of that. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care. And as I always say, during a tough defeat, unfortunately, win, lose, or tie, Barcelona till I die. I'm a culé forever, and I will see this team succeed again. But it will take some time. Juan Laporta, Mateo Alemán, and Xavi are working hard. We can see the improvements, but further now, we're going to have to, suffer a little bit, and we'll wait and see what the future entails for this Barcelona side. See you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.